Google had written a bunch of papers, which eventually became what people call sort of like companies like Cloudera. It was like the Google file system, Bigtable. And the Bigtable paper is what we based the Accumulo project off, which is essentially a key value store that allows you to just store massive amounts of data. It was very efficient to use this sort of query style called MapReduce, which is so out of fashion today, probably. But that was really the rage back in those days, 10 years ago. And what that allowed you to do is just to like bring large amounts of data together and reduce it down to find what you were looking for and get better answers. Our real innovation to this was to be able to add the security control, right? Because it wasn't possible in our context to be able to just commingle anything willy-nilly. Some of that data could only be used by this team, by that team, so forth, some of those different classifications. There are really sensitive considerations around the data. And so the focus was to be able to create this very fine level granular security. Now, we found a couple of challenges with this. The first was what I mentioned at the beginning, which is not all the data was really understood to who could see it, how sensitive it was, right? We found all sorts of quirky things that people would try to describe their data with. And so there was a lot of work to be able to do that. But ultimately, that project, I think, was very successful for us.